Hi, Manpreet. My name is Daphne. I'm one of the tutors here at IELTSpodcast.com. Thank you for sending in your essay for correction, getting on board with the course, which I really hope will help you to kind of improve, get ready before your next IELTS exam. It's a tough exam. Well done taking it. And I'm sorry you didn't get what you wanted first time. So let's help you. So this is kind of the register of this letter is really important. You want neutral, informal kind of register. For me, this is a little bit formal. You're starting with Dear Sir and yours sincerely. I would absolutely start with Dear Mr. So-and-so, give him a name, Dear Mr. Smith or something, and I would sign off regards. That shows the examiner that you understand this is not a formal letter. So your start, comma there, your start is like for a formal letter. Okay, so you need to kind of change that. So I'm writing this letter to introduce myself and gather some useful information in order to plan uh, my upcoming. We don't really use upcoming very much. My trip to your home in a couple of months, you could say, or next month, something like that. I'm extremely grateful to you for. Now we're grateful for something. For accepting, and you need ing, accepting me as your student for 2 weeks and providing, same ing, me, the opportunity to learn English as well as some culture. While I am, while I am in the UK. Okay, you'd have to have in the UK. First of all, let me introduce myself. Okay, that's nice. My name is Manpreet. I come from India, not belong to. I come from India. I recently I finished my education in nursing in Canada, and currently I'm working as a nurse in the hospital there in Canada or in India. So you'd say in a hospital or in the hospital there. I will be visiting the UK during my vacation. I mean, in is okay, but technically it should be during my vacation period. I wouldn't say therefore. I would say here, I would prefer you to have, I would be grateful if you could answer a few questions I have. Yeah? Something like that. Okay? So I would be. I think that is a little bit because you're asking a request. If you just say, I have some queries, you're not actually asking, you should be asking for information. As I've never been to the UK before, I have no idea about how to pack my bag. Now, you'd say what to pack. How to pack my bag is literally, how do I put my clothes in my suitcase? You don't mean that. It's like what to pack and which essential things to bring with me to acclimatise easily. Okay. More natural might be what to pack, or about what to pack and what kind of weather there is in January, or whether you think it will be cold. I mean, you don't need to be too formal on this. This is too much. They can't possibly answer all those questions. They would have to write you a book. So choose one of these things. You've already asked about packing. Choose one more thing. So additionally, I am vegetarian. So please could you let me know if there are any good vegetarian restaurants in the town near you, or something like that. Choose one of these things. You can see what I mean now. It's too much to ask all this. You don't need to have lastly. Okay, leave that. I booked my ticket for the 18th of January and the flight will land at 4. That's fine. As I mentioned above, it's my first time. I say it's my first time in London, maybe, and I don't know about the best transport to get to your home. Okay, about the best way actually to get to your house. Is there any chance that you could meet me? Okay, that would be really nice. Any chance you could meet me? Yeah. Look forward to hearing back from you. Look forward to hearing, ing. Yeah. Back from you, and then I would put regards. Okay, so nice letter. You've got lots of good stuff in there. What I've tried to do is just change the tone of it, okay, to make it a bit more neutral, and obviously just to sort out that the requests. So your essay, should employees stay in the same job, and you've done a good effort because you've used a lot of the vocabulary that we gave you, which is really good. Well done. That's why it's there. So use it. Exactly. So some people believe employees should stay in the same job. Others think they should switch jobs at least once during their career. Now, for me, I don't think you've necessarily brought out this side of the argument enough, but let's go through. Now, whether to continue the same employment throughout life or to switch jobs is a debatable issue. Now, I think you should start these essays with something like nowadays or in today's high pressure world or something like that. I think you need something a little bit general here before you kick off. Okay. Is a debatable issue. Good. Critics argue that an individual should get different experiences by changing their occupation frequently. However, I personally think, whereas, because you've got here, I personally think that for career growth, one stable job is more than enough good instead of switching jobs. Okay. You can is more than enough. You can stop there because you've already said switch jobs here, so you don't really need to repeat that. That could go. However, a person should learn different skills in leisure time to use it constructively. Okay. This essay will give reasons why one requires a constant job. Now, your bit about learning different skills is not relevant to this. It may be true, but it's not the same as switching jobs. Yeah, switching jobs. And be careful here, switching jobs. Don't use the same word as they are. So you could say changing. Yeah, never use the same words as they've used there. Try to paraphrase that. First of all, it's no comparison to a full-time and secure job. Okay, the reasons are twofold. It can help to master one's skills as provide a golden opportunity to move up the ladder and gain a higher, we wouldn't say designation, you could position within the organization. Okay, good. However, it takes patience and hard work to reach that stage. Good. I wouldn't, now, it's a nice example, but I would make it a little bit more impersonal. So for me, the kind of personal examples don't work so well. So you could say, for example, many employees or many nursing managers who used to work. So who you need to have. If you start with many nursing managers who used to work on the medical surgical floor a few years ago have now been promoted to the administration department. Okay, or there are multiple examples of nursing managers. Okay, so you're stepping away, which makes it a bit more academic. Please don't use questions. really hate that. It's not academic. Remember, this is an academic essay, so you would not put a question in the middle of the essay like that. So leave that out of it because you've made a good point here. So it makes perfect sense to invest precious time in mastering one job, okay, in order to fully benefit from the position, the standing this brings. So just explain it a little bit more. I wouldn't use that either. I don't think that's relevant. Keep this really tight, really professional. Be careful about throwing in kind of too much personal opinion. I wouldn't use next either because that's not a very good connecting word here. So because this is one idea about staying, so this is your contrasting idea. So I would put however or nevertheless. Some professionals believe that changing jobs frequently does not reflect well on a CV. So instead of does not look appreciable, I'd say does not reflect well. Take, for example, or just say, for example, when an applicant applies for a vacancy, the employer would definitely get, may, I wouldn't say would definitely, may get a negative impression. So rather than reflection, you want impression. That the person's been changed jobs from one place to another. Yeah, well, you need to tell me why you think that's a bad thing, because in many cultures, that's a good thing. You know, if you're learning and you're moving on because you've learned and you want a new challenge, that's absolutely fine. So I think those are the sort of things you want to be saying. I mean, you're arguing against it, but impressing that they've been changing jobs. So why is this bad? You need to tell me what you think. Why is this bad here? Instead of changing career, why don't you stick to the same workplace and get experience in different departments? Okay, different departments instead of different departments. Okay, all right, different departments to suit one's interests or something, and be challenged. Okay, you could have that instead. So you need to kind of develop it in order to tell me why, because otherwise I feel this paragraph isn't fully developed. Now this, I don't think this is relevant to the essay. So in today's modern world, multitasking is an instinct. It's not bad to have more than one skill under your belt. Free time can be utilized to learn something productive. Yep. To cite an illustration. Okay. I mean, yes, but I'm not talking about what you do in your free time. This is not connected to this essay. This is about changing jobs. Okay. So this paragraph, you need to develop this more. If you're going to say it's a bad thing, tell me why. So don't say culminating and pen down. We don't say that. So I say in conclusion, or to conclude, I would like to reiterate that to stay on course in the same job is worth it. Worth it to fully benefit from the status, salary, professional satisfaction that this may bring. Okay, so keep going. Don't just stop, because otherwise it's kind of not really kind of super exciting. Although it may take time, one day it may make perfect sense. Not sure about that. I don't really like that. Although, yes, or maybe this may take time. It is important to persevere. Yeah. Nonetheless, learning has no age. Sorry, I don't like that, because that's connected to this paragraph, which I don't think you need. Okay, so this is a good essay. You've got lots of good stuff in here. My main two comments, okay, two overall comments. One, this paragraph needs to be developed much more. This paragraph is good. This paragraph needs to be developed much more to kind of keep on going on your argument, explain your argument. This isn't relevant to the task. Very important. Keep checking the essay question. Yeah. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Give reasons for your answer. So at one point during this essay, you should say the benefits. You should acknowledge the benefits of changing. Yeah, you can go back to your argument, but you should at least comment on this side of it as well. Okay, so there's some really good stuff here. I hope you find the corrections useful. Take time to really look at what I've suggested, and then in your next essays, see if you can take some of that on board. Well done. Thank you.